Should you be using inbound marketing or outbound marketing for your business? It's a trick question. You should be using both. And in this video, I'm going to show you why. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified every time we release new content. I'm Amy Walker, Client Acquisition Specialist, and my job is to help you find the simplest path to consistently finding your dream clients. The year I launched my coaching business, we used both inbound and outbound marketing. And the exciting thing with mixing those two is we were able to create off of a very small, minuscule marketing budget. We were able to produce almost 2,000 leads and generate $100,000 in sales from that very minuscule budget because we were balancing both inbound and outbound. So if you are looking to get your marketing working and converting into sales, I highly recommend that you create a balance between both, and we're gonna dig into why that is and how to do it. Are you currently looking for a solid lead generation plan? If so, leave me a comment below and just say yes. And if you're not, then you're crazy and I'm not sure why you're watching this video. You should be looking for a solid lead generation plan. Marketing is critical for small business owners, and yet it can also be kind of overwhelming, kind of intimidating, and oftentimes confusing because we do all these different things for marketing. There's so many options these days for marketing, and we throw a bunch of stuff out there and then we don't know where the leads are coming from or exactly what it was that helped them to come to us, and we can't really track which ones are working and which ones aren't. So I get why business owners are a little bit hesitant to step into a strong marketing plan, but I'll tell you, it is the biggest game changer. There are two things that make it so I can sleep well and easy at night. Number one is knowing that I have leads. Number two is knowing that we are doing sales calls. And when those two things are good, it doesn't matter how the numbers look today. I know that they're going to be good at the end of the month. That is what it takes to create consistency. And when you have inbound marketing and outbound marketing working together, that's where the magic really happens for a massive lead generation machine in your business. All right, first let's talk about the difference. Inbound marketing is client attraction. These are all of the things that you're doing to get visibility, to attract new people to you, to grow your following, to increase your audience. Outbound marketing is how you get your message and your information into the hands of your clients. So inbound, you're putting things out there to attract them to you. Outbound, once you have them, you're pushing out specific sales and marketing language to them in order to get them ready to convert. They both serve an incredibly valuable purpose, and I feel like when you're using them together, that's when the magic happens. So why do you need both? Inbound allows you to attract new audiences. Outbound allows you to get your marketing message in front of the right potential buyer. Can you see how they work really well together? Attract a new audience, get them the sales scripting. Attract a new audience, get them that marketing details on the next action you want them to take. They really go hand in hand for creating effective lead generation and conversion. Inbound marketing is going to help with things like growing an email list, getting new subscribers on your channels, getting new followers, creating online engagement. Outbound marketing is going to help you with things like scheduling sales calls, getting them to show up on a webinar, getting them to make a low-cost purchase that's then going to get them into a funnel and then create a high-ticket purchase. So quick question for you, do you use more inbound marketing or more outbound marketing? I'd love to hear from you below in the comments. So I want to give you some examples of how these two can work well together. Let's take YouTube, for example. YouTube by itself is inbound marketing, and it is going to be a slow build. I always tell people YouTube is incredibly powerful, but it is going to take some time. So you might start your channel, it might take a couple of years before it really hits its stride. During that time, you're probably not getting a lot of sales from it, but you're building your subscriber base slowly. Now imagine if we added outbound marketing. So instead of just growing subscribers and getting some opt-ins and growing our email list, what if we actually use that list to then do reach out calls and reach out emails and send specific invitations to people to come and take that next step with us. Now it doesn't matter if your channel is big or small, you're going to be getting clients earlier on in that process. You could also take that list that you've been growing and run Facebook ads to them. And now you're retargeting the people who already know you, already like you, already trust you, and you're putting your offers in front of them. So using the inbound strategy to attract and then using the outbound strategy to convert is going to work really beautifully together. One thing that I have found is that a lot of small business owners don't really understand how to create a successful marketing campaign. It takes 5 things to acquire a lead. And oftentimes when your marketing's not working, you're missing one of these steps. Number 1, you've got to have strong marketing materials. That means you need good copywriting, you need good graphics, you need good Facebook ad copy, but it's all of those marketing materials that you need to produce in order for your campaign to be successful. Number 2 is visibility. You need a lot of people to see your stuff. I mean, a lot. It's always so much more than you think. Sometimes you have the best webinar in the world, or the best masterclass, or the best free ebook, but there's just simply not enough people seeing it. So you need a lot of visibility there. Third, you're going to need to have a lead capture, so a way to get the names, the emails, and the phone numbers. I love getting the names, emails, and phone numbers because then I can plug them into my sales team. Fourth, we're going to nurture and build relationships. So now we need to have a strategy to build know, like, and trust, and engagement and community within those leads that we have. And then the 5th thing is we need to transition them into a sales experience, a place where they can actually purchase. If you're having any frustration in your marketing that it's not leading into sales, I promise you, you're missing one of these steps. So oftentimes when I am creating a new marketing strategy, I'm going to be using both inbound and outbound to be able to fulfill these 5 steps. So here's an example. Let's say I want to run Facebook ads to drive traffic to a landing page. Once I've acquired the lead, now I can use email marketing in order to create that relationship of trust. And then I'm probably also going to assign those leads to my sales team to do reach out calls. So we've got a balance of outbound, inbound, and outbound all working together to create the best results. Another example, let's say I create a great content piece. That's inbound marketing. I'm going to put it out on my platforms. I'm also going to share it through my email marketing, inbound again. But then all of the people who clicked on it or engaged with it, now I can have my team follow up and reach out, which is again outbound marketing. So we really want to be looking at, with everything we do, how are we going to get the visibility? How are we going to get the leads? How are we going to nurture the leads? How are we going to invite them to a sales experience? How do we make sure our marketing materials are good in the first place? And when we look at both inbound and outbound, that's when I feel like the marketing campaign has the best chance of success. Bottom line, if you're only doing inbound marketing, it is going to take you forever. Said in the voice of the Sandlot, it will take a long time. Like, you might be working on that podcast for years before it produces the return you're looking for. If you add outbound marketing to it, it's going to speed up the process for how quickly you get the results that you want. If you're only doing outbound marketing, be prepared for some cha-ching, cha-ching, ba-bling, ba-bling, because it's expensive, my friends. And when you mix the two together, that's when you're going to find the absolute best results, and it will be the most budget conscious, take you to that point of conversion as quickly as possible. All right, let's review and recap what we've talked about today. We talked about the difference between inbound marketing and outbound marketing. We talked about why you need both and how they work together. We covered the 5 steps to every successful marketing campaign, and we talked about how using both is going to save you money. If you are looking for more help and a review of your marketing system, I would love for you to check out our Sales and Marketing Scorecard. It's an assessment that you can fill out where you tell us all about your sales and marketing system. we'll give you a score, and then we provide you with a free improvement plan that is going to go into detail on what you need to do to get your sales and marketing working for you. So if you haven't taken it yet, go ahead and click the link below, and we're excited to see your score. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel, and we look forward to having you back again very soon. If you are looking to join the community of like-minded entrepreneurs and create some collaborations, ask some questions for all the other people following the channel, please join us in our Acquire Facebook group. I cannot wait to see you there. Thanks, everyone.